Hey guys, I'm Gruz, and this is my list of the most impressive ROM hacks for the original 1985 release of Super Mario Bros. You guys remember that Flappy Bird game from years ago? Well, check this out. This is Super Flappy Bird, and this game was created using the original Super Mario Bros. Game engine. It's been completely reworked to become a Flappy Bird game. The original Flappy Bird was pretty tough, but this one is very difficult. The movement's a bit different here too, where this version feels like it has much less gravity, making it much more difficult than the original. Super Flappy Bird comes in two releases, a standard light version, which is your standard Flappy Bird, as well as a nightmare version, which adds extra hazards like Bowser Fire. It's so tough. Both versions are very, very difficult. It's going to take some serious practice to get anywhere in these, but in my opinion, it retains the addictive quality of the original Flappy Bird. It's such a difficult game, but I just can't put it down.
It's me, Mario!
Super Mario Unlimited Deluxe is a classic Mario hack crafted from the original Super Mario Bros. Engine and enhanced to include a multitude of new features. It boasts 41 entirely new stages, along with fresh music, updated graphics, and even introduces Mario coin collectibles. If you manage to accumulate enough of these coins in each world, you'll unlock a secret. This hack brings new and improved mechanics to the Super Mario 1 engine. For instance, the traditional lives counter has been removed, now keeping track of the number of attempts it's taken you to conquer a stage. Also, you can perform a super jump off enemies by holding A, and even jump on and kick Koopa Troopa shells while you have a star. One of the best aspects of this hack is the addition of a save game feature. This means you don't need to start from scratch each time you want to play, making this much more convenient to play in shorter sessions. In terms of graphics, this game looks to be somewhere between the visual styles of Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World. It's also got a lot of custom artwork, giving it a distinctive and polished appearance that I think looks amazing. While this game initially debuted in 2011, it has undergone a substantial reworking since then. This deluxe version brings numerous enhancements, making it a truly worthwhile experience. Definitely check this one out. Every so often, a ROM hack comes out that begs the question, why is this a ROM hack and not a commercial release? And let me tell you, Celeste Mario fits the bill perfectly. This ROM hack takes the original Super Mario game engine and injects it with the gameplay mechanics of Celeste. This hack is an engaging experience that goes beyond a simple modification. This is practically a brand new game. On the visual front, the graphics strike a balance between classic Mario and the pixel art style of Celeste. It's such a cool mashup of both worlds that feels both familiar and modern. The gameplay takes center stage, introducing Celeste-inspired mechanics to the Mario universe. Like in Celeste, you're gonna die over and over again to figure out the path through each room. Thankfully, these devs nailed the checkpoint system, where it puts you right back to where you were before you died, transforming mistakes into learning opportunities, making the game accessible and enjoyable for a diverse audience. You don't have to be a master of Super Mario or Celeste to have fun with this one. Celeste Mario is so far from the original Super Mario game that it doesn't even feel like Super Mario anymore, but is undoubtedly a well-crafted creation that offers a compelling experience. This is a ROM hack that deserves recognition for its solid craftsmanship and fun gameplay. It's a testament to the potential of creative mods within the ROM hacking community. Whether you're a fan of Mario, Celeste, or simply seek an enjoyable and well-designed NES game, Celeste Mario offers an experience worth exploring. Here's a Super Mario Bros. ROM hack that I find quite intriguing. This one's called Bob-Omb Mario, and yep, you guessed it, this hack gives Mario the power of Bob-Ombs. Many of the levels in Bob-Omb Mario are crafted with this new ability in mind. If you toss a Bob-Omb at the bricks, they break, opening a new path for you. Don't worry though, the game doesn't rely too heavily on this mechanic, so it doesn't get annoying. There are lots of other fun challenges and great level design, and some parts are pretty tough. The graphics in this hack sport a clean design that reminds me of a blend between Super Mario 2 and Super Mario 3. I find this hack to be pretty fun, definitely worth checking out. Back in the 1980s, Nintendo had a great relationship with developer Hudson Soft and allowed them to release a few games using Nintendo's IPs exclusively for Japanese home computers. Among the games was one called Super Mario Bros. Special. Due to the limitations of the computers these games were developed for, Super Mario Bros. Special was pretty rough when directly compared to Super Mario Bros. On the NES. Well, what this hack aims to do is to implement all of the stages, enemies, and power-ups into the original NES Super Mario Bros. Game engine. The level design in Super Mario Special wasn't bad in my opinion, but the lack of scrolling as well as the movement in the game made it really tough to play. There were a few other Super Mario Special ROM hacks released, but they didn't feature all of the special power-ups like the hammer or the wings, but it's all here on the 35th anniversary edition. So if you want to check out Super Mario Special without all the frustration, definitely check out this hack. You remember those awesome stages in New Super Mario Bros. Where Mario turns into a giant and starts crashing through the Mushroom Kingdom? Well, in the Giant Mario Bros. Hack, you can do this in the original Super Mario. Well, sort of. While Mario is giant, you can't break blocks by running into them like in New Super Mario. Despite Mario's giant size, though, the game still feels familiar. This hack uses the same levels from the original Super Mario Bros. Game, with a few changes made to make sure you can actually complete the levels without getting stuck. It's like reliving the classic adventure, but with a huge twist. Playing as Giant Mario in the original Super Mario Bros. Is something special. This one is awesome, and I wouldn't have thought this would have been possible on the original Nintendo hardware, but this is real. Let's have an honest talk about the original Super Mario Bros. Two-player mode. Let's face it, it wasn't exactly a groundbreaking multiplayer experience. The whole take-turn setup of the game didn't quite capture the fun of true cooperative play. It felt more like playing the game alongside someone rather than truly together. The original setup fell a bit short in delivering that shared excitement that games like Contra pulled off perfectly. However, a breath of fresh air arrived in the form of the Super Mario Bros. Two-player hack. This hack gives two-player mode a complete makeover, introducing the exciting concept of simultaneous co-op play. Now the challenge still remains intact. If one player gets hit and dies, both players are sent back to the last checkpoint. It doesn't offer the instant respawn like when you come back in a bubble on the newer Super Mario games. It's also worth noting that this hack doesn't change the levels in the game to accommodate for two players. Nintendo had only designed these for one player at a time, yet personally I still found it fun to run around the game with two people. I do also want to mention that there are some newer hacks out there that take the two-player hack further, like Super Mario Bro-Op, which introduced brand new levels tailor-made for a two-player experience. The Super Mario Bros. Two-player hack is very impressive and revitalizes the two-player mode. It's a simple yet refreshing way to enjoy the iconic game in a whole new light. If you asked the question, what is the greatest Super Mario ROM hack of all time? I think most people would consider Extra Mario Bros. To be that game. It's a classic hack released back in 2005 and can be thought of as a mashup of Metroid and Super Mario. The goal is to find 8 keys hidden among 5 worlds, and in order to do this, you'll have to find upgrades, such as a double jump and fireball upgrades, and then find the places where these upgrades will let you advance the game. There's so much to this game that a map or walkthrough is pretty much required. And even then, you'll most likely need to play through the game at least a couple of times to comprehend just how complex it is. Keep in mind, this was based on the original Super Mario Bros. Engine, so there's no scrolling left in this game. The way Extra Mario handles this is by having these return pipes at the end of the stage that loop back to the beginning of the world. It's up to you to explore and find which pipes will lead you to different worlds. There is a definite upgrade in the music and graphics department and a lot of new artwork, along with graphics brought over from Metroid, Super Mario 3, and Super Mario World. This feels like an entirely new game and has very little in common with the source engine. Everything has been thoughtfully changed and built upon, and the level of intricacy and polish is absolutely astounding. What's more impressive is that this was released back in 2005, in a time before there was a properly commented disassembly source of the original Super Mario Bros. This is an absolutely impressive game that I highly recommend. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it, and if you want to hear me talk about more Mario hacks, then check out this video I made where I talk about an NES cartridge that has over 45 hacks included. Thanks for your time today, guys. Goodbye.